Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Um, Nice to see you again. Can I introduce myself? My full name is Elizabeth Hermina Tania Tanaboleng, and my name is 2023 2023 32054. I'm from Information System A class. And now I will explain briefly and in detail about the website program that I am working on for the second PAB practicum assignment. Oke, eh, langsung saja. I'm sorry. Can you see this? Wait, my face don't see. Wait. Um, okay. Nah, okay. Um, the code I am showing her is a simple Flutter program that displays the ETPLN login page with a modern look and neatly arranged elements. The program starts with the full main function, which run the application via run apps or const login apps. Um, const login apps. The login apps class itself a derivative of Starless widget and serves as the application's main framework. Within it, the material apps widget is used to set the application's theme, title, theme, and internet appearance. The theme is set to match ETPLN's signature blue color. And input style setting include with a background color. A file rectangle without rounded corners and an effect when the input file is focused for a professional look. Sorry. Next, future. Wait. Okay, next. Feature more. The application's main page is defined by the login page widget. This class is also a stateless widget, meaning its appearance remains unchanged during execution. Its content there text editing controls to handle user input username, email, email and password C. There their controls allow the program to access and display the values entered by the user. Um, wait. Oh yeah. Um, the mind view is constructed using Scaffold, which serves as the basic framework for every Flutter page. The elements within are placed with a safe area to avoid colliding with the phone's notification area and wrapped in a single child scroll view to maintain scrollability on a small screen. Components with the columns are arranged sequentially from top to bottom. Wait. Um. Oh yeah. Uh, First, there's a blue hair. First is a blue. There's a blue header displaying the text login in the center of the screen, followed by the Itapela logo taken from the app's asset folder. Asset or logo Itapela GPG. Oh, I'm sorry. First there's aku ulang. First there's a blue header displaying the text login in the center of screen, followed by the Itapen logo taken from the app's asset folder. Asset and logo Itapel JPG. Below the logo, the text Institute Technology PLN identified the login page. This. Next, kita ke... oh ya. Next, when the top section is complete, user can fill in their input files, username, and email, and password. Oh, password. Each file has a dict-in icon for easy recognition. The password files use the structures true property to obscure the hypertext for security. Below the input files is a login button create using a floated button. A button button. Button. Where pressed, the program closes the keyboard and displays a message via snack bar contain the user's input data. Um, input data but the password is hidden with symbols. Oh yes, this. And next, finally, at the bottom of the page, there is a watermark containing the name and student ID number of the student who create the program, namely 2023-32054 underscore Elizabeth Hermina Tania Tanaboling is my name, full name. This element is displayed this element is displayed in a small size and gray color to remain visible but not distracting from the main display. Overall, this code presents a clean, structured, and user-friendly login page design. Next, we have to see Poops page YAML. Um, okay, we can see first. For this section, um, uh, this section contains basic project information. Uh, specifies the name of your application or page. In this case, login from is number one. Number two, description briefly describe the application. Number three, publish to, publish to, none, meant this project will not be uploaded to PubDev subtable for personal project or college assignment. And last version 10100 plus 1 indicates the application version, where the first number 100 is the release version, and the number after the plus sign indicates the boot number. Next, overall, this for this wait for this section, describe the minimum Dart SDK version used by the project. Uh, and this wait and this oh my god and this symbol before the number indicates that version 3924 or later can still be used provided there are no breaking changes. Next, dependencies flutter, SDK flutter, and Coperto is this lists all the page the apps need to run. Number one, Flutter. This project use Flutter. This project use the Flutter SDK, of course, and Cupeno, Cupertino, Cupertino icon is a page is a page of iOS style icon that can be used in Flutter widgets. You can add all I add other page as need EIG HTTP provider Google Fonts Edge. After adding them, simply run Flutter pub-get to download them to your project. Next, unlike dependence, this section contains tools for development and testing. Footer test is used to write and run. Write and write and run unit test or widget test. Further provides code rating rules to improve code integrity and comply with Flutter standards. Nyamuk. This next, the section control Flutter specific feature such as design, image, then font. Use method. Run use material design. Through Ensures, the apps use icon and style from Material Design or Google's design standard. Asset, this, this is where you declare the image, video, or sound file you want to display in your apps. In your example, there's one image, asset, logo, ETPL, and JPG, which means the logo file should be located in the asset folder within your project. Okay. Next to widget test dart. In this code, in short, this file is, is an example for an automated test to verify that the application run correctly without error. Although this example is great for a built-in Flutter counter application, the principle remains the same. Widget tests are used to ensure that the interaction logic, display, and result of a widget are correct without the need to manually run them. In your own project, ETPL and Login, you can use a similar structure to the test. Things like do the username, email, and password files appear on the screen. Number two, does the login button display the appropriate message? In other words, this file is an automated debugging tool to keep your Flutter application stable and error-free before publishing. Okay, now we can try to run this project and we can see the final project for me. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry, it's loading. Can you see that? If you can see, this is my finally project from this assignment. Okay, you can uh, okay. Choose your username, email, password, and you can choose a login. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope my presentation for this video you can understand and you um, can give me the best of reaction. That's it. Thanks all. Bye bye.